The book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 5.
Go ahead, read.
These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying,
Commanded them saying what?
go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Christ commanded us not to go into the way of the Gentiles.
And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
He said, any city of Samaritans, do not go. Go ahead.
But go rather.
Go where?
But go rather.
He says, go rather
to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Our filthy nature set all our minds astray. Lord, avenge us, the filthy nations. They point and laugh in our face. They look like what a disgrace. But rebellion was the case. Pray my enemies taste defeat, so sweet on their coming day. Pray the spirit overcometh, my soul for the bombs lay. Pray the spirit overcometh, my soul for the bombs lay.
Don't grow weary. I can feel the spirit. I can feel the spirit. I can feel the spirit. I see white so clean. We gon' be redeemed. I see white so clean. We gon' be redeemed. Don't grow weary. I can feel the spirit. Can't you feel the spirit? Can't you feel the spirit? I see white so clean. My slate white clean. I see white so clean. My slate white clean.
The Most High is my rest, taming my strength in my refuge. Taking that power back with a strong hand from the Almighty. Sit down hither at my right hand and watch me turn our enemies into thy footstool. Take back the land.
Shabbat Shalom, family. Everybody looking nice and hope everybody doing good. All right, so today's lesson is called, might be making it a little too long. They have been harvesting the souls of the Israelites since Egypt. Now, this is a continuation of the last class we had a few weeks ago, a couple months back. It says harvesting the souls of the Israelites. So, but since we're celebrating Passover and unleavened bread, we put a little twist on the part two. Since Egypt, harvesting the souls of the Israelites since Egypt, right? Let's lay a little bit of groundwork here. Let's start at Leviticus 17.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all praise it. Lay a little bit of groundwork. All right, Leviticus 17, start at verse 10 when you get there.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 17, verse 10.
Go ahead.
And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel.
So it says, whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, go ahead.
Or of the strangers
that sojourn among you, go ahead.
That eateth any manner of blood.
That eat any manner of blood. Is there any medium rare or medium well brothers over here? Medium. I know we got a couple brothers in here that might be a little newer, so y'all ain't eat no medium rare either. Fully cooked. Y'all well done? Y'all okay, all praise. He said, eat any manner of blood. Go ahead.
I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood.
So the Most High said, I'm going to set my face against that soul that eateth blood. Now, if you eating blood in here, new brothers that just came in, if you eat blood, you reading that, you can't eat blood. Your food got to be well done. Any brother or sister online, and it's your first time hearing this, your food got to be well done. Right? Go ahead.
And I will cut him off from among his people.
He said, I'm going to cut him off from amongst his people. Go ahead, verse 11.
For the life of the blood, for the life of the flesh is in the blood.
That's the whole point right there. The Most High saying you can't eat their blood because the life of the flesh is in this blood, right? So this blood is what? It's alive. It's alive. He said don't eat that, right? Go ahead.
And I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your soul.
He said, I gave that to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your soul. Because guess what? If you sin, something got to die, right? Especially at this point before Christ came. We know Christ is our Passover. We discussed that last night as we were celebrating Passover. So we know Christ is our Passover, but at this point in time, if you sinned, you had to die, or something had to die, depending on what it was, right? Of course. But being that life is in the blood, if you sin, you got to give that life. You got to put that blood of that bull or that ram, that goat. Everybody understand that, right? Simple enough. Go ahead.
For it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul.
It's the blood, that life in that animal that maketh an atonement for the soul. Let's get another witness. Let's go to Genesis. Genesis chapter 9. Just laying a little bit of groundwork. Genesis 9, start at verse 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 1. And God blessed Noah and his sons.
So it says, and the Most High blessed Noah and his sons. Now this is when they come up out the ark. You know, the Most High done flooded the whole earth. Everything gone. All the men out of there. All the animals gone except the ones that came with Noah. Right? Go ahead.
And said unto them,
what'd he say?
Be fruitful.
He said, be fruitful.
And multiply.
And multiply.
And replenish the earth.
He said, and replenish the earth. Go ahead, verse 2.
And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth.
So he was telling Noah, he said, look, the fear of you and the dread of you going to be upon every single beast of the earth. They going to all be afraid of you. Go ahead.
And upon every fowl of the air.
So the fear of you going to be upon every fowl of the earth. Go ahead.
Upon all that moveth upon the earth.
Upon everything that move on the earth, they going to respect you. They going to be afraid of you as a man. Go ahead.
And upon all the fishes of the sea.
And upon all the fish of the sea. Go ahead.
Into your hand are they delivered.
He said, in your hand are they delivered. The whole earth, everything. You got dominion over it. Right? Go ahead, verse 3.
Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you.
He said, every moving thing that live shall be meat for you. You can eat it. Go ahead. Now, before people get simple, right. You got to get that disclaimer. You say, woo, I can eat that pork. Right. No, you cannot. You cannot eat pork. Right? He made a difference between clean and unclean. Right? All right, go ahead. So he says, every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Letting you know, okay, you can eat flesh. But he later on gave the guidelines. But Noah already had those guidelines, right? But he gave it to Israel in the wilderness also. But go ahead, King.
Even as the green herb have I given you all things.
He said, even as the green herb I have given you all things. Go ahead, verse 4.
But flesh with the life thereof.
He said, but flesh with the life thereof. Go ahead.
Which is the blood thereof.
You see that? He said, flesh with the life thereof. That life which is the blood thereof. Let me see verse 4 again. He says, which is the blood thereof. Go ahead.
Shall ye not eat?
He said, you don't need to eat that. It's life in there. Now Esau, they'll try to trick you and they'll be like, oh, that ain't really blood. That's they put scientific terms on it, try to tell you something else and all that. But it's definitely blood. Who we gonna believe? God or Esau? We gonna believe the Most High. Give me that first video. Cause we visual people. So you know we read the scriptures, but sometimes you got to see it too. Right? Give me the very first video. You don't have to scroll up a little bit on them. I got quite a bit of information in there. It's going to be above the screenshots, the first one. Let's see. Yep, go up. Yep, right there. Let's get a little visual here. Oh yeah. I done heard them say stuff like that. I done heard them say, I don't know if y'all ever heard. You ever heard? I'm gonna try to clean it up. He said, knock the horns off, wipe its behind, and put it on the plate. Y'all ever heard them say that? I've heard Esau say that. You know, they said something else. They didn't say behind, but you know, they said, knock the horns off, wipe its behind, put it on the plate. That's how they want it. Start from the beginning when you read it, Ezra. Now watch Esau gonna try to say is everything else but what the Most High said it is. Go ahead.
Why is the meat moving? Well, the central nervous system might be gone, but the peripheral nerve endings are still there. And when they cut through them, and they actually are sprinkling salt, which you don't see, but it's the sodium that activates them and causes the muscle to spasm. And this really only happens with really fresh meat, like too fresh, and don't worry, with no oxygen or blood supply, it does not last long.
Alright, that's it. He said, oh, it's really the sodium, and they poured the salt on it. Oh, you pour some Mountain Dew on it. No. The Most High said, that's a lie. There's blood in that meat. That meat is living. Right? They said, we just laying a little groundwork. Right? All right. Yeah. So, give me Genesis 4. Genesis 4. Let's stay in Genesis. Read verse 9 when you get there. And we reading all this because I want to ask y'all a question after I read this precept right here. We laying a little bit of groundwork. Then we're going to switch a little bit. Go ahead. Genesis 4, read verse 9.
The book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord said unto Cain,
what'd he say?
where is Abel thy brother?
He said, where your brother at, Cain? Go ahead.
And he said,
what'd he say?
I know not.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Am I my brother's keeper?
He said, am I my brother's keeper? Go ahead, verse 10.
And he said, what hast thou done?
He said, man, what you do?
The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me.
He said, the voice of your brother's blood cried unto me. Now, why is that blood crying the Most High? That blood alive. That blood is alive. Now, after I read this, they said this is a continuation of the class we had a few weeks back. From what we understand in